Your mentor doesn't have to look like you. One of my favorite people from medical school, Dr. Chip Reed, a pulmonologist, and then Dr. Sherman, a pediatrician, they were just nice to me. You know, they would say, "Hey, Doc, what do you see on this chest x-ray?" And I would get enough courage to be able to read the chest x-ray. And those people who were nice to me are the people that I would go to and say, "Hey, you know, I'm thinking about X." So be open to all sorts of people. People who are your advocate that you're just not quite aware of, or who you think that that's not possible. Sometimes the advisor would not necessarily be your best source. I had the experience in med school where my advisor recommended that I not apply to the University of Washington for residency because he said I would never get in there. So of course, you know, I ignore most things that I don't agree with, and so I applied anyway. But what I say that so that you understand that not everyone that is sort of billed as your advocate, who you think automatically is your advocate, not necessarily is that the case. But be not deterred by that and keep moving forward, because the universe, whatever your deity is, puts in your path the people who are supposed to be there.
I would say for young people that are interested in medicine, that within medical school, you have to have this constant belief in yourself, and that you need to surround yourself with people who are like-minded and are going to support you in order to get through. You can have a really good time, and we did, but it is tremendous work as well. I think the heart of the inspiration was that we wanted to help other people, and I think more than any time now with what's happening in the country and with affirmative action and losses in those areas, that we need to help our young people get ahead as much as possible.
Seems from talking from some young students that I've talked to, you know, in 2023, that you have to know by birth that you want to be a physician and you have to be on a specific track. And I didn't get there that way. I came to the idea that, I think medicine is for me when I was in college and almost done. I wanted to go into genetic research. And I actually got a job working for some physicians, and I really enjoyed it. And so I was surrounded by folks who were doing things that I thought I want to do. And so by today's standard, that was late. But it all worked out. You know, people were put in my path to help me. I made it through because of these women. We studied together. And during those times, you would learn your strengths and your weaknesses. And these are the folks that would hold you up or hold you down, as they say. Learned a lot studying with these women.
When we talk about what's difficult, a lot of what we spoke about was, if I had known this, if I had known this, if I had just had maybe a mentor, if I had known to even ask for a mentor, if I had known that dermatology was not as disgusting as I actually thought it was in medical school. I mean, all the little things that we came up with, we're like, well, what do we do with that? Should we make an app? No, that wouldn't really, answer all the questions. Do we write a book? None of us had written a book. But yeah, it was one of those roundtable dinners, which is, part of our par for the course for our girls trip, and probably a glass of wine or two. And we just thought about what would we want to tell ourselves, not only in medical school, but before going to medical school.